That's up to you because if you did you read my downtime? The little things I did do.
No.
She was out all night until you would wake up.
Oh, okay.
So if you woke up early, she wouldn't. She would catch. You'd catch that she wasn't there. Oh,
Yeah, she probably would. She went to bed early, so.
okay. Then they'd probably just see you over here. Ugh. I should have got water. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. Too late. I will say I have loved people's comments about the axe. Whenever I hear about them out of character.
Yeah.
It's always I don't wanna I don't I'm glad you're on our side. It's like, don't piss me off. Please. I don't wanna.
Actually, there we go.
Quick change.
If she was on her own, she would have put her armor on sooner.
Cute.
What?
Must protect self. Fragile bean. What the fuck? You were the follow. Oops.
Do you want to start by her telling Harry about her patrol last night?
Oh, oh. You got the way you worded that was so confusing. Would you want to start
Huh?
by telling Ari about her patrol last night? It makes sense now that I said it out loud, but like I expect you
Your
to say it.
patrol.
I expected you to say something like, "Would you want to start by you telling Ari about your patrol?" I expected my name first. I'm gonna be honest. I had to do math in my head for English.
Swear to God.
I had to actively proceed and function with grammar. How dare you? Because of the 6 different ways you can say this same fucking sentence. And it still makes sense.
Why are my meds doing things now?
Hmm.
Itchy.
Just don't. I need to get into her voice, fuck. That's right. Ah, shite. That is good enough. Her accent is just yes. I forgot. She couldn't just talk like whatever I fuck I feel like at the
Started.
moment.
It's started.
What?
So, how was it?
Which one?
The patrol last night?
Last night or in the night?
Uh, that's the same thing?
Is it? But there were two separate ones. I mean, I guess not for you. Well, there was Heinz. You remember Heinz, yeah?
Yeah.
He went around insulting Gideon, a dwarf, I believe it's Emergent. I think it's Fergus. Yeah, Fergus. And then there was... they used counterfeit coin to pay for whatever they got from Fergus. It was copper painted silver. It became quite a funny joke
That's not
for the
good.
dwarf, eventually. But he was quite annoyed at first.
Obviously.
Believe they had Fergus determine what fine he had to pay, which I think was all of his money, which was like a gold and a few silver, and he was left with just his counterfeit coins, which were all scraped off of silver and just made copper again, so he kind of got fucked.
Anything else?
Not really. It's quite an eventful besides that. Just kind of walked around
I
for
suppose
like
that's
hours
good.
on end because I don't sleep.
Morning.
Morning.
Just tried to, get back before you woke up, but didn't calculate the fact that you went to sleep early.
How are you doing?
Got back a bit late.
Slept well though.
For
I'm
once?
Very.
Good morning, Hopscotch.
You mean the bed was good for once?
I feel rested.
Wasn't just a random bunk bed like the
yeah.
shitty one you used to have. Before that even.
It's a little better.
A little? A little?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as much as I like to stick.
I mean, I can't really tell. I don't know. I can't feel. I think.
I'm the only reference point.
Good morning. Morning, Andrew.
Touché. But why is not at least a lot better? I mean, from what you used to sleep on. The bunk beds aren't great.
It's probably because I went to bed early for once, so.
That is fair. See, freedom.
Another one.
Take one to get some water, please.
Hi.
Thank you.
Now you're getting it.
Very crunchy lean.
You'll learn to figure it out eventually.
Good
Have
morning.
a chat to
Morning.
Can I get a mead? Small later today.
Whether or not you accept it is different, though. Understanding is good enough. For now.
Morning.
You're doing the floor. The criminal.
Hopscotch, do you drink much? Or at all? Oh. Just
Well,
as wondering, I know you.
I've had some food already, so.
Would you,
A large.
if I were to serve you a drink, would you
Weird
prefer a
house.
straw with it?
Don't why are you looking at me? I don't eat.
I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe I might. drink
Just
full of
because
it.
I was a short period in the other guard doesn't mean I am anymore. Which is both sentinels.
I would as a hilarious prank. You would still be able to drink, would you? Just slip the mask just a tiny bit.
Is there
Give us a
anything
little sneak peek.
we need to do today? Or
Other than talk
Just regular
possibly
patrol.
starting the trainee training? Don't think so. which
Oh,
we
that.
shouldn't be a part of, but I mean it doesn't hurt.
Hmm.
Good morning.
Probably for my chain blade, if anything.
Anything in particular?
You know no one's going to know how to teach you how to use that thing. Figure it out on your own.
Well, it gives me a place and time.
The only reason you even win with that thing is because the people don't know how to defend against it.
Or would you have only liked to have me see it?
I figured it out, eventually. And it was quite simple. Let it wrap around your blade and pull back.
Well, Molly.
You need to be aware of your range and not hit your chain to the
I'm
person.
going to relive more than I intended.
You do that, Sel.
Such as my hat.
Occasionally.
Can you repeat that? She's really nice.
Yes, you.
Or you need to choke up on the chain sometimes.
I suppose that saying makes sense considering she
Yes, you.
Stop the mechanism
Hmm.
early.
Although, I can't lie that some others may have already seen it too. Good mom.
I'll have to practice. So,
her shorter stature.
I say get used to bringing it in and out. Get used to how fast it goes, how far it goes. That's my
at
best
least
guess.
I know how to use the melee.
I mean, it's basically just a ton fun.
But-
They've taught us how to use those quite easily.
Of course.
That's one of the weapons they
Aye.
do teach us for non-lethal.
Quite a bit clumsy, are they not?
The ones they teach us in are blunt, not like yours. Don't stab yourself. Good lord.
Not going to.
You almost did. Almost popped your tit.
What's with the extra TLC
No.
today?
What do you mean, no?
Never done
I watched it happen.
in one sitting.
I apologize.
Oh, you can even see the paint
I
scratch
wasn't
on your
wearing my
beautiful
armor.
armor.
Cutting
Well,
off
that
slightly.
might be a bit of a.
That was my sword.
In a better mood. What I'm attracted at.
Lying now. Despite I just saw it.
What made it
There's
better?
another plate and a cup of tea.
Wait, you scratched your arm with your
I
sword?
was going to bring it over for
Ah,
you.
you slept well.
A while ago.
Are you saying you
Thank you.
slept well?
It's still... You haven't buffed it out.
Plans to have a spa with Nasai today, but I'm
No.
not sure if she will
Gives us a reason to talk to Barnabas.
Can I get something for Nathan too?
I'll be a gentleman and I
I
will
suppose.
any
It's not
dent
too
can be
bad.
bad.
It's just a little.
You say it
It's
isn't
just-
too... Is it a scratch or a dent?
She's the bodyguard of
I'm not
Both
No,
matter.
no, a scratch.
On the paint or the armor?
she's the
Mm.
bodyguard of me.
Paint.
Are you wondering about mine?
Very well, I mean, you could still probably get it repainted. Could be nice.
Riches intel?
Or,
DIY shop.
or like, more like,
That
less
is-
repainted, more
is conversations
buffed
of
out.
those doors.
I wish to test my skills.
If you wish to pull
shined.
those doors.
Have you maintained it? Your armor, not your weapons.
Oh my.
Hi. It's very shiny.
You're referring to us.
It shows your lack of
Could not have been.
combat.
That is going to be a rather busy room.
Well, there wasn't a lot.
You've
in-
seen the Cation guards, their armors. They maintain them. They're not shiny.
a lot of them.
Stories at Kin-
I saw a lot of them jump into ditches in rainy weather.
Yeah, it's because it needed to.
Would you mind if I?
But but I didn't need to.
You are quite
'Cause they did it for ya.
Was-
Because you were a woman.
It's like they have a
be right
handle
back.
on. I'm assuming that was unintentional.
Otherwise, she may think
They
otherwise.
treat you kindly. Trust me.
Those ones
That's.
for you, Nathan.
Zanella is the...
I can
Zanella
do it just fine.
Zanella was the exception to that rule.
Do you take good care of
Aye, you
yourself?
can. I know that. They don't care. They know that. They didn't care.
Very well then.
You're small, precious, and adorable. They're going to preserve it.
What?
There you go.
I never said you were the... I don't look at me like that. I never said you were a bad fighter. Just small, precious, and adorable.
No, it's not
See what I
I'm a
mean?
great fighter.
Now,
I never said you weren't. You're the one saying it.
Good morning.
Don't smile at me like that. Like you won.
I'm merely trying to get
I did.
merely trying to
You didn't.
battered by your
There was no fight.
I did.
Would you like to fight me?
I did.
See who will win?
No.
That's what I thought.
Do you
Because you know the outcome.
I'd win from looks.
yourself like a tool?
Aye. For the simple fact of I wouldn't want to hit you.
That's all.
So I'd keep it mental.
What can
Exactly.
I would just get you to be passed out on
So
the
I'd
study
win.
floor and I'd pick you up and bring you somewhere else to rest.
I'd win.
Good morning.
I win on principle
I,
and morality.
Did you eat?
No, I only just.
Would you hurt someone precious to you? Adorable?
No.
of course. You enjoy your breakfast.
Have you actually talked about much?
Precisely. Look in the mirror for once.
I'd recommend it. He is quite
You're not battle hardened yet.
a decent bard at that.
Thank you very much.
You're just good at fighting.
He does tend to
One day,
down
one day.
group, unfortunately.
So your shield does carry you.
One of the individuals the other week said that he
Wait.
You can't deny
From
me.
shield.
That thing is bigger than most shields any other guard carries.
Call me.
to pretend to be so.
No.
I
And
think
it's wind.
it's fine.
Good morning.
Jasper?
Lightning.
And wind.
Mostly wind.
It's
Mostly
wind.
wind.
Not much. I was just merely
But lightning.
greet you and also see if
And
Ah,
wind.
yes. I forgot. If anyone touches it with any sort of metal, they get shocked. More unfair.
Not as of current. I've been mostly.
There's a reason.
The wind.
There's a reason in
is
trainings they
to
told you to
catch.
pick up a normal shield. And the best you could do was a
No.
buckler.
They're heavy.
what would
No,
that
no.
Fair. But you should have gotten used to it. You should have built up the muscle.
Tales of oak. Tales can be transferred into song.
No.
The fact that in multiple years you didn't build any muscle
That's okay.
is an accomplishment.
One day you try
A
and
negative
I
one,
tried.
but an accomplishment in
I
itself.
tried.
Did you? Did you truly try?
I.
Lifting your sword does not count. It is only 2 pounds.
The person
I've done
next to
more.
be around you, the bird one. I believe you say her name was Ori?
So no harm
What have you done? You could probably bet. If I gave this thing its real weight, you probably wouldn't be able to touch it.
It is a casual.
That
bet.
learn carry.
No.
And not to sweat about the smaller stuff. If you wish to set yourself upon these tools, I will not.
The only reason you couldn't lift those shields is because they were not custom made to you.
It is not ladylike what she is doing.
They could have
It would
been.
be, well,
You just never wanted
But they
one.
didn't.
to do so.
They didn't.
Be right then.
Are you,
You had to
planning on drinking
ask.
heavily again today?
They're not going to make you a
like
training
the
shield.
helmet.
Formalities in this case.
They're
I
not
don't know
going
what
to
you
make you a
consider
training
heavy,
shield if you
but
don't want a shield.
No, not particularly. Not yet.
And the helmet was a personal choice. You have your
I
own.
suppose how has your
You just don't wear it.
Well,
I suppose
It's
to you
uncomfortable.
not heavy, but
I'm
for me,
aware.
heavy is
It's so
enough to
very.
bright
Every other
onions,
beast can.
pleasant
His
edition.
card is also very aware.
Is right for your breakfast.
Some of them even tuck in their tails. You think that
No,
feels
it's
good?
fine.
do not get into any trouble today.
no.
You got that whole custom built for
I
you.
mean, you say
'Cause
that
you
last
asked for
time,
it.
But,
And I was fine.
you still
They warned you it's a danger of
Still
being cut
make
off,
enough
but you
to,
didn't care.
That's unfortunate.
You
yeah,
wanted to
bit
be
wonky.
comfy
Yes, rather
in
I would
armor.
want a smaller plate for myself, but that's because my
Aye.
stomach
I was
doesn't
fine.
used to eating.
Armor is for protection, not comfortability.
What? Where do I fit my tail then?
Current, I believe. does
Wrap it
not
around your waist,
touch her,
like a belt.
as she is
No.
Nothing you would
You'd be
miss
surprised
out.
how small it can, how small of a space it can fit into.
So she is being transported there. I didn't think she
You can probably fit it into a size this small.
The rumor mill going about. I
I can't see that.
So what are you planning to get up to
Just
today?
small.
I'm getting mixed messages, so I might procure that information.
Probably
Think like a
same
pipe.
as usual. Work on project of alchemy.
And recommend talking
Run
to
the
her.
It's a lot of
podcast
fluff.
with
I'd
Mr.
get
Johan
so
for a
warm
bit.
And these things.
so quickly. It's,
Converse
Do you
with
not
people
already?
on
I
ship.
wish she would
It's
Oh,
just your
sure.
hear
waste.
some news.
And yourself?
well,
Is the mental.
exactly.
Probably gonna continue
Is that a problem?
working on my
Could you not
commissions.
last a few hours?
Not with my tail in my armor, no.
Then
See
go
if I can
complain to
find
everyone
Gideon today.
else
If
who wore
not, much
full
talking
plate
about
armor
it.
and the helmet
Later.
and tucked their tails in
less
in
fluff
the
with
summer.
the tail.
The box. that you
They
said you were
had
going
less
for me?
fluff with the tail.
Tell that.
Oh yeah, I finished that
Oh.
the same day. Yeah, no, I finished
Uh-huh.
that. It was just a steel box.
Are you going to tell that to the ones that
Not
had the
hard to
same
make
tail
the
as you?
box.
What are your opinions on this?
They had
The
horses
other
if they wanted them.
The other foxes, the other dogs. You've seen how big they get?
Good mom, Ollie.
Case in point being the one person here.
I'm doing quite well.
Well,
They tuck those in.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
I'm surprised they do, honestly.
I tried my best.
It's always good to see you.
It shows.
very
Must be wrapped around at least 3 times.
Glad to see Mr. Finch is awake.
I'm sure they're
hope
fucking
poor
melting
table did not,
inside.
Your breakfast.
One of them did have ice
Hi.
magic that they had to use to cool themselves
No,
down at one point,
thankfully,
but
it did not.
they did do it.
Exactly. I don't
Everyone else didn't.
Ohio gozaimashita.
have fire and wind.
Ohio
It-
Elvis.
Huh?
Fire and wind.
You
Lightning.
found out who did the poor table yet?
Time for some food.
No,
Aye.
no, I didn't.
Use wind. Cool
Can't
yourself
cool
down with some
myself
cool
with-
breeze.
Elijah.
With wind.
Hmm?
Considering it's been days at this
Never
point,
thought
I
of that,
feel
didn't
like
you?
Not as effective as ice.
probably won't find
It's
out until
better
after
than
the
nothing.
Starting her sentence.
Others
Yeah,
could have your
wasn't really
excuse.
looking to find out.
The best other has was the fire and earth.
And moved on.
No, I'm not listening. No.
Recommendation.
Oh, you being a pouty daughter now?
Ship's
Mm.
haunted.
Not listening to you?
No.
Not very professional for me.
Fine. I won't help you next time.
Haunted, but,
I won't convince them to make the
What?
hole.
There seems to be less fighting.
for a priest to
Wasn't
be haunted
that
of any
much
capacity
convincing.
requires a tragedy to happen on
It took a bit of effort.
Considering the ship
And
has
a
been
gold
newly
coin,
built,
if you
I
didn't
don't
know.
think it has had enough time to
I
have
mean-
a tragedy.
Could have had a tragedy while it was being built.
Do you serve breakfast here?
Aye.
Maybe.
Good morning.
Detailed work.
Ohio GD.
Breakfast is served in that
Costs a lot.
You are the two people I was hoping to speak to, and you're both here.
Guard weren't going to cover that.
Noted.
It'll be charged to your residence.
It's going to bring this back first,
Aye.
but okay.
Fair enough.
They make
I
things
don't believe
to a
I've seen-
standard,
Have we met?
not custom.
No, but you talk a lot,
Usually.
and I picked up a fair amount.
Young lord.
Welcome back.
Full plate mail is expensive.
Okay.
It's quite fine.
Well, I'm Leto Bonmora, and you are.
Sure.
Cheap.
No preference. That you need to forget.
But more
I once
importantly,
again
you're
bring
a
up
gunsmith.
things you want
Yes.
are luxuries that you wouldn't have otherwise.
I have
in
designs
the
and a
other
commission to pass on to
situation.
you.
Sure, sure.
All right.
They wouldn't
Should I
get
use
you.
a gun?
Actually,
You
What?
are an alchemist.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
My apologies.
I've already had breakfast.
I just thought about it.
Actually,
Should you use a? I mean, if you want one,
someone to inquire about.
do you know how to use one?
Skip
Give yourself
yourself.
ingredient.
No.
I enjoyed this.
Would you like to learn?
Fibrous crystal that grows
He's
in
right there.
talc veins.
Did you want to drink? Get all the seeds and
Sure.
nothing's planted yet.
One day.
Everything ready.
Not today.
Then
Consult with
you
Mr.
can
Johan
always
when
ask
possible.
how much it would be,
Alright, I'd be a bit careful.
We shall see.
Just a bunch of
If not, we can try
and
to
what
put
is
out-
possible.
Keep that in mind
Still working on it. I
Very
suppose.
good.
Just have them ready.
So,
Is that what
Mr.
you got
Leto,
from them?
and-
Alright, fair enough. Well, I'll get you something. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Would you have been able
Oh,
to
right.
Good morning.
Asato. Asato Sudan.
Aceto.
I'm gonna get her a drink. Why
Now,
don't you get
here is
familiar?
the issue. I
While I
am
get her a drink.
without income.
Surely
Right.
some supply. Hello?
So, If we could work something out regarding an exchange of services, perhaps?
No, that'd be correct. Yes.
Well, what kind of services do you provide?
I'd take your hand, but
Well, I understand you are a gunsmith, but are you familiar with the alchemical process of creating smoke powder?
You are right.
No.
I can supply you with the
Had
gunpowder
to
you need
sneeze.
for your weapons.
No.
No, what was that
Alright.
noise?
That could
What
be useful.
noise?
You made
I
a
haven't actually gotten a
noise.
commission for any gun using
Did I?
powder
I
yet.
no.
Am I making you confused? You did
Sure
make a
useful,
noise.
actually. A lot of people are working magic
Don't
these
think so.
days, so.
not a bad regard.
Right?
That's all good and well.
I
Not
sighed.
interested.
It depends on what you're
That's a noise.
commissioning, though. I don't know.
No, it's not a sneeze.
But it's a noise.
I'll pass the designs off to you.
Why did you lie?
Tell me,
A sneeze.
and then we will make a contract of how many pounds.
I said, did you sneeze? Did you need to sneeze? You said no. And I said, did you? You made a
Alright.
noise. What
Yeah.
did you do? And you said no.
I sighed.
I mean, I already have the
Wasn't a
design as a
sneeze.
bonus, because usually I have to
I
sketch
said-
up the design based off what I'm told.
Noise.
So you already have a design.
Noise.
It's already
I was
helpful.
wrongfully convicted.
Roughly, along with some.
I know you didn't
engineering
sneeze at that
requirements
point.
that will be
I
coming
was asking if you
with-
made a noise.
Right.
For supposed knowledge.
A sigh is a noise.
That's.
You.
I didn't
I
even know
Don't
you-
shake your head
some
at me.
similar
It's an occurrence.
service.
It's an occurrence.
An occurrence, not a noise.
But my specialty lies
I see.
An occurrence.
Note to self, everyone. A sigh is an
outside of
occurrence,
herbal variety.
not noise, not sound.
Only- I assume
I
involved.
had no idea.
I'm
And
always on search
onomatopoeia.
of knowledge in general.
In all
I'm
my
under the
in all
impression
my
that knowledge should be
countless
shared
years, I
with
never knew such a
So
thing.
if you have any of
Thank you for enlightening me,
new knowledge
my
for
dear
me, that
daughter.
would
I'm,
be payment
I'm
enough for the-
teaching you. I'm teaching you things.
Aye, you should I'm supposed to be teaching you.
Come through,
All I
and
say
we
is
can discuss
hearsay,
this further.
as, again,
I'm
wrongfully
smarter.
convicted, so I'm not exactly a proper source on the material.
Where do you stay?
I hate that you.
All I know is what
I stay in room.
I'll tell you later. It's funny.
right up there,
Don't worry about it.
top
If I
of the
remember,
stairs.
remind me.
Otherwise, I'll be at the forge most of the time, probably, working on my other commissions. It's the one right by the farms, so.
I am familiar with the forge. I will drop off the
I
designs then
suppose
at
I'm
the
being
forge
transported where all of you are
by
going, but I don't
before
have an
first
intention of
light
getting off.
tomorrow.
Right.
Nor am I, would I be told
Got
to
it.
getting off.
Alright. I should actually talk to Finch about his commission.
I
Confirm
hate
some
my mind for
designs and
thinking of
stuff
the
with
kid.
it.
They weigh the same meme.
I managed to
Very
escape
good.
A
all the
kilogram of
recorded
feathers.
knowledge, but I managed.
Now, I'll leave you
Um,
to
You know what I mean.
apologize for the interruption,
up
but
thinking
I
they were
thought
helping
this all
We sound like that
opportunity
right
you
now,
were
but
sitting
different.
here and I
and
needed you
attacked the
both.
convoy.
No, it's fine.
That is how I escaped.
Understandable.
Very good.
I hope that cleared something up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Glad to be of
The Northerners, have they come in yet today?
Northerners, I'm assuming you're referring to
Be the same.
Not in black.
The little wooden boy.
No, I have not seen a lick of him.
That's
Morning.
Hope I answered their questions correctly.
what's his name?
Well, it's less about correctly
Who?
and
They are bound to come eventually.
Not Romualdo. The other one.
deal with.
Prophetic. Is this something you know
I
that
suppose.
What else is there to get?
Zemmer?
And there she goes.
Although if one was
Unfortunate there are
If
that
one was
many
so keen, they
falsehoods
could
regarding
go
my
to the farm
story.
and
Zemmer.
very fresh snack.
Oh, aye. Zimmerman.
Why did I just say that twice?
I'll be back shortly to inquire again.
Don't know.
By the way, Lord, now that you'll be working at the blacksmith, you are still free to stay at our farm. Are you thinking about getting your own
Can you
place?
expect me to follow?
It's not exactly on my mind.
I'm a bit bound to this place.
Unless
for a
you want
little
me
bit,
to.
so you might have to be a bit
Well,
patient.
no, good news. I
Please
mean, I
don't
know
be,
that your
you know,
economic situation
patience.
is very precarious.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
I know you're very
besides, you need to save up money for, the rooms and
I haven't seen you.
And I'll take that as yes. You will be patient.
I would appreciate
No,
it
I've
if
mostly
you
been
let
in
me
my
stay
room for the
farm.
last few days.
In return, I can still help you out when you need.
I guess there's two here.
Of course.
Other places
Interesting.
you wish to actually
Hi.
Good to see you.
3
Seems
shades.
like you are very comfortable here.
Total. Two others.
Thank you.
Hi.
Means a lot.
So far.
So far.
Nice to meet ya. I'm Eddie.
Okay. And you,
I am Gemma.
I'm Lucy. It's good to meet you.
Why are you saving some for Jane?
Pleasure, Lucy.
Pleasure.
We're both sentinels. We got transferred from Kashin.
Hey.
That's fair. I suppose. Oh, that's awkward. I suppose.
But bring what where's your
I'm sorry
caster?
about it. In a confined place like
I don't know where he went now.
That
But
is
it's Eli.
Thing that
He's
he's looking for.
Dragonkin.
it's the red one.
Boring.
Yeah.
Understood.
Oh,
That explains
there's a
the
stack of mugs.
silhouette you've taken.
Mess with the population.
Yes, that's fair.
It's charming.
Good night.
That's true.
Hey.
Take care.
Who are you speaking of, out of curiosity?
Uh,
Jax, have you not
We
met
missed
Jax?
Leto. I was going to stop him,
That's
so to force you to
We
speak
can
to
look
him.
for them.
true. I wanted to make a dove count.
Oh,
I
well,
no doves, but I labeled
I-
them
I-
doves for Jax. I think it would be very
I don't want to train today.
I'm not asking you to train with it. I'm asking you
Person?
prices, designs, ideas.
Oh.
Have you ever
I don't
heard of
know. Let's
planning?
If I even want to. But even if I want to.
Do you want a
have
gun?
one,
I see.
I don't know.
Do you want to think of
Try
a
one,
firearm? Do you
maybe.
want? Okay. See? Perfect. Tell him a design. See if he has it already. You guys try it.
Might have seen him in that case.
And if it approaches you,
And if he
make sure
doesn't, he
to
can.
Flintlock.
lots of
Maybe-
pets.
It's very basic, but fair.
I'll make sure to do so.
Aye, but it feels good to hold.
Aye, but flintlock is also in the various shapes and sizes. What would you like?
Phew.
Is he a little
That is.
bug-eyed, I guess is the right term?
He'll be better at this. Let's go.
Different.
I only know the basic understanding of weapons.
I must have had the wrong one then.
You don't just power magic runes off of water alone, right? You know, you
Yeah.
keep feeding it magic,
No,
right?
you need mana.
Yeah.
Okay.
So later.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Hi, nothing's wrong here. Nothing's wrong at all. There's nothing to see.
That concerns me.
Oh, morning.
It's
If I
nothing
find
wrong.
him,
Okay.
I'll let him know to
Yeah,
find
yeah.
you.
Okay. Also, we are going to need alchemical brass, not regular brass. Alchemical brass.
Okay.
Sounds mysterious.
It is. Do you know? Okay, look, it's really resistant to corrosion. Like, you know, it's like it's the stuff that alchemists use.
You.
So it's like, okay, I need alchemical brass, and I need Kaffa. Both rather urgently. Thank you.
Well. Chemical brass, which, well, don't sound like such a bad idea, I suppose, to have more resistant underwear, but there are two alchemists that I know of,
Okay, right.
and he usually hangs out with one other.
So you need the pipe to be made of that, I'm assuming, is why you want that, yes?
I mean, nothing is wrong in the slightest. Don't panic.
You're making it worse.
Okay, just
You don't say that if you.
Unless there is something
I'm
wrong.
reassuring people that there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing to panic.
It feels like there is when you tell that to sentinels.
Alright, well, it's up to you.
Okay, look.
I mean,
just
we didn't
look.
have any
mechanics are on
suspicions.
Hey, there was nothing. We came over here to talk to you. That
What is your name again?
Find alchemical brass.
Good morning.
Before you do go.
Or like someone to make it, or whatever.
We wanted to talk to you about the designs of guns that you can make, and if you have any for them to test. They're wondering if they might want to use a gun in the future.
Looking around.
I definitely don't have any to test. I haven't. I definitely don't have any guns to test. No. I could work on making some to keep in the forge.
Was it successful?
Well, if you do have any in the forge, this fun should be speaking for herself, but is told me they would look. You know what? Go ahead.
To be like.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Anyway,
I
think they
thought
died.
they might be fun. I don't know.
They are fun. Yeah, no, guns are great.
Right, sure. Right.
You know, blacksmith. I also work at the forge. I don't own it, but I work there.
Okay, do you know how to make alchemical brass?
Alchemical brass? I mean, I can make.
Okay. Do you know how to make regular brass?
Alright, we can move on.
I'll see if I have the materials to make some, but yeah.
Okay, if you can make regular brass, that's a good
sorry.
first step.
Imagine having the problem of bumping into people.
Shut up.
It's funny when I watch people back away from me, even so I don't hit them.
It's instinct.
Buzz?
Instinct.
I guess. That is fair. Danke. Thank you.
What?
Just casually stopping her right next to a light.
So you don't have to stop with me, you know.
I feel obligated to as your shade, just a little bit.
You know.
Would you rather me just run
with
ahead?
me.
Hmm.
It's up to you.
You know how much faster I am than you.
Hi.
Right. What shall we do first? Patrols are kind of quiet in the mornings, so.
Oh, there's someone up there. I don't know who that is.
Is it a sentinel?
Are they?
I can't tell from this distance, but to my understanding, I'm pretty
don't
sure
know.
J-Vols are off limits, right?
I don't know.
I haven't heard directly, but I would assume. But I'd rather not
We'd
assume.
have to ask Toka.
It's probably more like a captain question.
Do we know the captain? Have we seen them?
And
Hey.
I have reported to them, so it's just a matter of he's never up here.
Oh, okay. He's a little anxious.
No, I think he's just not physical currently. If you get what I mean.
No, he's just a little anxious.
Ah, I see. He's got to get his makeup on every time he comes up. He's getting ready.
Aye.
It takes him days.
He's a little shy.
Hello. Just a little. A wee
A
bit.
little. A wee bit shy.
A wee bit. I now understand why that
Why you make fun of me?
I'm not. Accents rub off quickly. I've been around for countless years. I kind of just adapt.
Numpty.
Says the numpty.
What? No proof. Morning.
Excuse me?
Your head,
Morning.
your head is egg-shaped. Morning. That's why.
That's so mean.
Is it? It just means you have intelligence.
Aye.
An egghead?
You said I have
Egghead
an
usually is
egg-shaped head.
Aye. It usually stands for someone who is smart. Taking it as an insult means you're not. I guess I was wrong.
Put some flowers in May's hair a couple days ago. Maybe.
I've only heard it as an insult.
I mean, it's an insult for smart people, but I mean fair.
So I am smarter than you.
Are you?
Aye.
Then why did you question it?
Shut up.
Point proven.
No.
Aye.
Nothing's proven.
Aye. Something's been proven.
No.
Aye.
Is something the matter?
Me too.
What happened in the
I
matter of
also,
10,
on
20
occasion,
minutes?
exhale my entire soul and being out of my body.
Do you know?
On occasion.
How often?
At least once.
At last?
So, I know this one's the magic, but
I don't know. Kind of wish the signs told us.
Oh.
Hopefully they'll come. Hopefully they'll get signs up eventually.
they need to install them.
Eventually.
Everyone who works at the forge is sighing today.
It's stressful work. Always busy. Always working.
Well, they chose to work there, right? So,
Well, true, they chose the profession, but the stress could also be from just everything else. You know, the overdemand of things.
I suppose.
I don't know why, but I have this inkling feeling of I understand their pain with too many projects. I remember being asked by the Cation captain and the Cation lieutenant at the same time, at different times, to patrol completely different areas opposite of each other. And I had to tell one of them, I've been told to go here, I can't.
Papa.
Aye. It's where the training happens. I
Papa.
assume.
What? That's not changed. Have you been to Frostheim? Morning.
Hmm.
Have you been to Frostheim?
Yeah, maybe. No.
Too long ago.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
You're the sub, hun.
Okay.
What's food? Cause I don't think I haven't eaten enough for today. If you're listening. Or it's just same as always. Make something.
Do you think a fall from this height would kill me?
Break your legs. You're not a cat, you're a dog. Want to test it?
No.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't let you.
I can jump on there though.
Why are you acting like a cat?
What do you mean?
Getting as high as possible. Just be a relaxed dog for once.
Advantage point.
Aye. You forget how often the fucking cat beast folk in our guard were just up on the roofs and get yelled at.
It's practical. It's practical.
Is it practical or dangerous?
They know what they're doing. Practical.
Maybe when they was trained to do it, they did do it.
Nice.
I think I remember one of the other guards, humans, following after one of them because they started crying about being stuck up there.
Well, they're humans. What can you do?
Oh no, I mean one of the cat beast folks were crying about being stuck, despite getting up there themselves. And then the human had to go get them and hurt themselves.
I thought you meant the human went up on the roof, and I was like, well, why'd he do that?
No, no. But the human hurt himself getting up on the roof to get them down.
Hmm.
Let me get that for you. Oh,
Yeah.
alright, thank you. Alright, yeah, thanks. Alright, hi.
Hello. Can you
Yes, hello.
make you ask?
Okay.
I guess that solves that problem. It must be an alchemy shop.
Hmm.
An alchemy shop? That's my guess, based on 5A fit in there.
That's right there. The one next.
Oh, so it is.
I was right then.
You were right.
They didn't say it quite yet, so I didn't get proof, but I imagine they were just about to ask if they could make alchemist brass.
Oh, true.
I overheard that, that's why. You have to listen when you're walking around. Spot of patrol. You've been taught this.
I listen, but they say confusing things, so...
It doesn't matter if you're confused by it, just remember it. Put two and two together sometimes. Connect dots.
Well...
Confusion can be solved by thinking.
I think.
Therefore you are. Are you?
Hi?
Why did you have such a long thought about that? Do you exist? Do I exist then?
I do. I exist.
I would fucking hope so, given I exist. If you didn't exist, I wouldn't. As I did, at
Maybe
least.
I am the shade, secretly.
Especially when I was trying to ensure the safety
What?
of us all. And merely warning Mira against
Maybe.
Then why aren't you black?
Go up there. What? Secrets.
Secrets?
This one.
I love your shadows. Look at them.
You're the one who took it.
Aye, it's still funny to see weapons floating around.
It's getting popular.
Oh. That's a big shadow.
You know, for their
This
sakes, I
one.
do hope non-sentinels are let up here. Because I just basically made the statement of they've been up here
I
before.
think so. I've seen a lot of people come up here, so I suppose it is. No one stopped them.
Aye, but the only settlers that have been up here have been trainees other than us and Toka. And
Mountain.
to my understanding, these towers are sentinel towers. For, you know, guards to watch the walls.
Oh. It's scary.
They might be sentinel only when we're landed. That might be it.
Oh. Isn't it scary? I think it's scary.
Well, I mean, it won't hurt me, so...
Well, it's just... It keeps going, and then you think it's gonna keep going. No, don't. Go down.
That is not how that works.
Very big. I know, but... It's what it feels... It's what it feels like, so... Oh.
Don't be stupid.
I'm not. You called me an egghead. I'm smart.
Don't make me change it.
You won't.
Won't I?
I hope not.
For my daughter, sure.
Kitty.
That made you far too happy.
I just said yippee.
Aye.
Ah.
I see. This is a
Aye.
standard book for soul magic.
What?
It's like this usually
You
will
did?
contain a certain amount of spells you can learn, as well as general magical knowledge on the subject. So, in that case, this one has basic spells.
I haven't seen him, and he's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, it's okay. Like it's
Wee.
I kind of really need him. You know, he's got secrets, right? Yeah, and I mean,
Don't sniff next to me. Stop. Stop. Damn it.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Gemma.
Was?
Stop.
I can't
Stop
pretend.
sniffing.
I can't pretend to think you smell good.
What? That's weird. Wow.
Is it weird?
A little.
Really? No, it happens. It's all around here. Holy shit.
They. It is merely a retaliation. See, I was in the bathhouse, and then once I was... Yes, there you go.
Bread.
Yes, it is quite
Hop.
extreme, but this... Her actions allowed me to know that she was serious about figuring it out.
Bread's like one of my favorite foods.
Why?
I like it. Tastes good.
Well, is it better fresh?
I otherwise get stale, and stale bread is not good.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hello.
Well, if you mind me prying at your brain, you were a sentinel, correct? Or was that just the shade
Hi.
friend?
Both of us.
Hey.
Oh, I see. I should have figured they'd be nearby. Well, if you don't mind me posing this question to both of you, then. As you have both, well, probably come to realize, the reputation of Sentinels has been on a bit of a decline recently since events that have transpired. And so, while none of you have exactly done anything, please don't imply that I'm saying you've done a bad job at Sentinel so far. I just simply request that you try to be on your best behavior possible. I do
Always
want
am.
the reputation of Sentinels to be as high as it can be.
Hey.
That is all. Please, carry on, and thank you for your time.
Alright. Have a good day. Thank you. I'm always on my best behavior.
Are you?
Hi.
I believe you. For now.
I'm not mean.
Mean, no. Questionable, yes.
You're mean.
What? How am I mean?
You're mean.
I am at most stern.
Sometimes. You're a numpty.
Young lady.
What?
I take it as jokes. For now. But at some point I will get a little annoyed.
Okay.
Good girl.
So, I have one numpty pass per day.
To your knowledge.
Okay. I'll use it wisely. My shade.
Hey. Hello?
Ah, I see. Oh. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Is your own shadow taken over, or is it the person itself? I don't mean to be.
You explain it.
Oh my
Since it is simply the first time I see someone as such.
Fine, fine. Sorry about where I appear. I only really can come up from your shadow. I am the all shadows are shades. It's just the quieter ones. Whether or not they speak up or not makes them different. They take form based on whether or not they wish to. But we do completely, as you can tell, take a shadow.
Well, that is, well, interesting. So you're still present even if you're not visible, yes?
I am always in the shadow, as you all have come to call us.
Well, Elliot, I suppose, is the proper name. Sounds less
I am
relaxing, I suppose.
I am one of the ones who care less about the name we use, so long as you call me specifically a shade. I understand the name Shadow is just a descriptor.
Right. Well, I'm going to lie if it doesn't sound a bit, well, yeah, not something I think I'll used to out to meet people, I suppose. But, well, thank you for the explanation, stating my curiosity and such.
Aye.
But I've also got a question about the last few days. I've been gone and wasn't really brought up to speed yet as to any developments. Is this the good old boring time still, or anything new?
Not much new. The only really thing that anyone would need to worry about is a person that was found to be using counterfeit coins. But it's been handled, so it should be fine.
Well, that's worrying.
It was.
Well, I suppose I should be checking the coins that cross my hands for any, well, unusual signs, suppose, if such things are starting to happen.
I mean, anyone should be doing that anyway after that incident. For at least a few days.
Well, better be careful, I suppose.
Aye.
Well, thank you for catching up on this. Now I do have to find Leto. I'll see you around, you two.
Good seeing you.
Take care. Oh, I saw him over there earlier. I don't know where he went, though.
The alchemist, sure.
Over there.
Very well.
I do believe he was in the alchemist shop last I
Should
saw
be
him.
somewhere around here,
Or
then.
was he Smith?
Probably.
One of the two. I'm sure he's likely
Very
between
well.
them.
We'll be searching there in that case.
Where are you going to go? I might take a moment to myself for
Alright.
where might you be so I can
You alright?
catch up? I'm alright. I'm just fucking hungry.
I'll be around. I don't know. I'll keep doing rounds and we'll see.
Hey, the sun is messing.
can check my head.
The sunlight is messing with specifically my stomach, so I will be back.
I thought you didn't eat to eat.
I don't. It's just weird. It's a strange feeling for dimensional.
Well, I'll be around. I don't know. You can check my head. You know what I mean.
Aye. I'll be back.
Alright.
We love tech support. Alright, I'll be right back.
Well, I'll leave you to it. I hope everything goes well. I just wanted to apologize. I don't want to disturb their conversation, so if you could say it to them as well, I'd appreciate it. That's all. All right.
Of course.
Pleasure to meet you. I'll be around. Oh, hello. You scared me.
Good, that was the plan. Alors. The sun has
I went
stopped
ahead
hurting as
and-
much, what, mentally?
I went ahead and apologized to them for bumping into them earlier. I didn't properly.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the red hair, her name's Natsumi, and the one with the white hair, May. And Natsumi calls me her lady, so, and she serves her,
Yeah.
I think. That's what she said.
Probably what I'm gonna need to make the base for the Iron Drake. Because of the amount of runes it might take, gold is probably what's gonna be the main component of it.
Probably not the same thing I've been through, though.
Well, if you follow me,
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
They seemed very nice.
I would hope it's not the same.
Don't think so.
Should be ashamed
I
of
mean,
us.
if she's happy, if she's happy, you know.
If she's...
She seemed.
In that
She said
situation...
her lady treated her well, so.
And then it must not be.
Oh.
I will take the benefit of the doubt. So I'm sure you would say the same about what was going on with you. Because you knew no matter.
Well, I still think they treated us well enough.
Keywords. Enough.
Aye.
Not as you should have been, but enough. I'm sure there were things you even noticed while you were there that seemed like you were getting less than you should have.
I'm not sure. Hello, Romaldo.
But I mean, you were essentially just maids. Were you not treated like maids?
Why are you in the... Okay.
Let me merge with what I want to merge with.
A wee bit, but, you know. It's not bad. I mean, we were doing the job of a maid, so... Makes sense. Most of us, at least. Sometimes I hope they'd let me go work with the gardeners. Because I want to see the flowers.
My point still stands
Yeah,
that you weren't
very
treated
pretty
the
flowers.
same.
I suppose.
You've even told me that the maids got chests and better beds.
Well, some of them, if it wasn't room in the bunk beds.
Aye. But they weren't there on the terms of you, the same you were there. Were they?
Some of them?
Not all. And the ones that weren't were treated much better, weren't they?
I think it was about the same.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, did I fix my hair?
I don't know.
Does it look the same? What was it?
It looks better. But I can definitely see the patch job, but it is very minor. Why did I become fucking
I
French?
tried my best. I don't know.
My accent just goes forever the fuck I feel like.
This one will be a
I like
message.
this tall tree.
Oh, in the tree, yes, that works too. Oh. Hello, don't mind us. Hello, excuse me. There we go. Let's see. I think this is eye level. That works. Yes, that kind of works. Let's see.
Look out for the wings.
Yes, I'm fine. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Sorry, I hope I didn't hit you. Although I guess yours changed, so it wouldn't really like affect you. Anyway, we can go find Elfie now. Also, I haven't really introduced myself to you two. My name is Alden. I run the farm. It's nice to meet you.
A pleasure. I'm Eddie. I think we met briefly, possibly?
Say fine.
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's
hi,
right. Psychogryphs. I threatened you about, feeding them. Yes, don't.
I haven't. But they're adorable.
They are. They're very cute. All right, well, we have to go look for someone. Otherwise, I'd love to stay and chat. Maybe another time. All right, come on.
All right, take care.
You as well.
The floors are freaking the fuck out.
Holy shit. That is a lot of freaking out for a single floor. Holy shit. How is it this bad? You can tell there are 9 tiles. It is very obvious.
So, why did they put a mug in the tree?
I don't know. It might just be telling their friend to go find it.
Oh my god. Like those, eggs. You know? People look for eggs. Sometimes. I don't know what it's called.
I don't either. I don't think it has a name. I think it's just people being weird.
But it's fun.
Aye, when they do it right, it's not actual eggs and they get lost and rot in the random areas. Some countries think it's actual eggs.
They should do metallic eggs.
What? Yeah, that's what they do. They're filled with items that when you open them, you get the egg and the item inside.
Listen.
What did you think they were?
I've never done it, so I don't know. I've never done it. How would I know?
Well, I mean, you seem to know they're made out of metal.
I didn't know they were. I thought they weren't made of metal, so I was like, they should maybe make it of metal. Then
It's the only materials I really have that could hold something.
For myself, but yeah, that's.
Unless you want to make
Wood.
you want to make a wooden egg.
So.
Well, it'd be cheaper.
Something that will rot
You're
in
here to
the
save
wilderness. Yeah, it's
So,
will decay eventually, but
as you said, you gave me the long
Aye.
answer, and I am
But
simply putting
it
in
would
the short
be natural
You're here
decay.
to
You know?
hmm.
save the world.
Oh,
Depends what's in it.
Honor.
see? They're not a cat, and they're on the roof. And them.
One can fly and the other 2 are foxes.
Should they be on the roof? Well,
I don't really care.
I hope they don't fall.
Not our problem until they do at this point. We don't know the rules. Captain has yet to tell us in full detail what they are. And I'm not going to tell people to get off a roof if they're fine. Especially
I
one that can
suppose.
fly.
I'm just worried, not for him, but the other
If they
two,
complain
you
about the
know,
fact that they got up there themselves and can't get down, then we'll worry about it. Until the captain tells us explicitly no one on the roofs or walls, we leave them alone.
I'm just worried.
Worried about what? We were just told by
If they
Jira
fall
to
and
keep
hurt
up good
themselves.
good appearances. Getting at people to get off roofs wrongfully would be bad.
I wasn't gonna tell them to get off, but you know, stay in just in case they fall and trying to help.
That'll be fine, and I can't exactly do anything.
Hello.
All I'm going to say is that it is not now, it is not present, but I think I might have to have a talk with you at some point.
Simply push it, but it'd be your preference.
Sure.
At some point. Don't wait on it. I might forget. Who knows? Might be kind.
What about?
Planning on using the rope as a ripcord for the whetstone?
It is not currently now.
Because the whetstone is currently just
Alright.
on a spin.
Don't worry, for now.
If we tie it
Alright.
around and we just let it spin.
I'm just getting more and more worried.
You're very annoying sometimes.
That's what I did when my foot pedal broke.
I'm
merely talking to the sentinel of it could be of a certain not one relating to our talk, but you know. I was not going to say anything, but now that you sort of oust yourself,
I don't know. No. I mean, there might be more here. I'm not too familiar with everything and how it's organized in here. To be fair.
I'm not doing anything.
Hello,
If you-
I understand.
Oh.
Hello? Okay.
don't worry.
I don't know.
Go about your business.
I have no idea.
Alright.
Farm may have
Why has this
some
happened
midnight
twice
patrol.
now?
Should I come across him again?
I don't know.
Why do people make themselves suspicious without us asking? We're just walking around.
Maybe he's a bit weird.
I mean, apparently according to people, he is confused with the curse. Maybe it's true.
Oh, I think they got off.
I would hope so.
If you wouldn't mind, I would actually like to procure a mana potion if possible. Of course.
What type of
Somewhat inevitable, even if it's a rare occurrence.
Hello.
Hello.
People are being weird.
How?
We kind of walk and then they start saying things to us when being very weird about it.
They just kind of pin themselves as suspicious.
I
We-
don't
we
know.
just kind
the
of
first
wa-
one was the rat. Or
Yeah.
the mouse. Was talking about something and kept saying nothing suspicious is happening. And then I walked over there, and the jester, the person behind the bar at the inn, wanted to talk to me, but was being very cryptic about it. So I'm not sure how to take it.
To be honest, I think it's quite fine.
Okay.
I would just continue on with your days. To be honest, there's a few feathers ruffled up after the Sentinel incident, so
Oh,
other
I heard
Sentinels
that.
at the moment are somewhat being grouped together in that whole debacle that occurred, and I don't find it too surprising that a few hushed mouths are here and there whenever Sentinels walk by. So my best advice, just continue on as usual. You know, don't whatever they're talking about us, don't. I suppose don't make it a reality.
They're-
You know.
They're weird, but it's alright. Yeah, we'll keep going. Nice to meet you, by the way. Ma'am. Anyway.
Well, that's resolved.
If it happens a third time, what
It
do we
can't.
do?
It can't be a fucking coincidence at that point. Also, I would just like
Okay,
to
third
remind
time.
you of one specific thing.
Aye.
They're still in training, to my understanding.
I know, but opinions of others is good.
Aye. Yeah, I too think it's okay. I think everything is fine until we get something concrete. However, it is suspicious as fuck, and it shouldn't be
If it
deemed
happens
as.
a third time.
I'm going to say this: he shouldn't be deeming it as fine. He should be deeming it as to be watched.
Okay, well, if it happens a third time, what do we do?
The same as I just said. Watch. Keep an eye on them. We have 2 people currently that I need to we do that for. Actually 3, technically, because it was about her, the one sitting next to him.
Wait, hold on, wait. Okay.
That is you. I can't open the door.
Oh, wait.
come
what?
here.
Oh, okay, thank you. Alright, thanks. I mean, I don't really know where else I can get a drink around here.
I think the tavern is
I mean, over
closed.
there, but
Well, yeah, exactly.
The tavern really should get be opened more.
The jester. He's at the fountain, the second one.
So I can't have a drink.
You could ask him.
Well, yeah, but like then I have to go outside and run up to him, and then I'm going to have to run back, get a drink.
I do it to be a bit annoying. I
Yeah,
would
mean,
help, but I don't know where everything is.
I mean, okay, look, it's right here. It's right here.
I suppose you could just take a mug. I mean, this one's not being used, so
Well,
I don't know.
yeah, but like it's no
I'm
good
sure
if
it's
it's
fine.
empty.
I think some people just serve themselves when even there's no one. So here you go.
Okay. Oh, excellent. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, Christ, that's a lot.
There's also wine.
What
but
is this?
I think the mead. I think.
Wait, Venus? What? Venus? What, like
Mead.
the fly trap?
Mead.
Oh, mead. Oh.
Hi.
Okay, I mean that explains why it smells so sweet, but I'm pretty
I've never
sure
had
you've given
mead,
me my own
but-
body weight in mead.
Oh, sorry. I didn't think about that.
You know what? I'm going to keep this. This is mine now.
All right.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay, thank you. Right.
Don't do anything too rash.
I don't need something. I don't need something to calm down. Like all this running around, stressful.
I can imagine. Don't drink too fast. Don't drink too fast.
Ah. There's a lot of it though. Like by the stars, you've given
I know.
me so much.
I'm sorry. I can
No, I'm
get
still
rid of
keeping
some.
it. I'm still
Alright,
keeping
okay.
it. It's still
It's
mine.
quite
It's
fine.
mine now. Okay, alright, good. Right. Okay.
Bless ya.
Now to see how they're doing with the thanks. Now to see how they're doing with the alchemical brass.
Here, I'll keep the door open.
Oh, yeah. Right. Still, I'm trying to figure out
Hopscotch.
where Cafe is.
Hello.
Like... What of the
Yeah, just kept going.
Hopefully,
Aye.
maybe Mo will give me respect.
You gave someone a free drink.
Well, look who's coming back.
Well, shame. Let's go.
Going to watch someone kick the shit out
I
of
hope I'm not in trouble.
You're in trouble for something good, at least.
Mm.
You're following Julie's instruction. The only one who will be mad is the jester. And the inn owner.
I've seen people serve themselves when he wasn't there, so I assumed it'd be fine.
Aye. But you could at least leave the pay for it.
Well, they don't pay, typically.
There's a thing called dabs, honey.
Well, I suppose you'll deal with it.
I
don't
will.
know how to deal with that. No, he will. The mouse.
Well, fair enough.
I want to go back to the inn.
What? Why?
I don't know. More people.
Picking on clouds? What's happening?
Sorry, I intoxicated your co-worker.
So you wanted me.
He mentioned
I intoxicated
something
you.
about,
Sorry.
You mentioned
Mana
no.
slurry?
I can't. Yes. Okay. I can't remember. I can't. I couldn't focus like other people talking at once. Okay. What?
Artificing.
I've intoxicated you.
Liquidized mana crystals.
Does that work with a bucket? Can you just bucket that out?
That's kind
I
of the
hear you
problem.
can
I
bucket up
need
even
more
lava
buckets.
with the right bucket.
Oh.
You're
No,
the third instance of people just being suspicious for no reason.
Maybe you should hold off on the drinking until you're done.
But it's the same person, so it doesn't
It
count.
might take all day. That's kind of okay.
By the
That's
time
fine.
And he's intoxicated.
sober.
But you're the third incident. Why did you bring it up?
Me?
Also, most people work better with a few hours.
How did this happen? Do you
I'm
know
not
this
suspicious.
Okay, right. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I found. Okay, so you know how there's pressure valves.
I'm going to watch the ass
There's
kicking.
nothing to worry about.
Fair enough.
That you know. There's
saying
like
Ass kicking? Is everything okay?
I'm about to.
I
I'm about to
there
give a
was
mental
too
scar with my
much
ex.
pressure in some of the.
No.
Sorry, there was what in the pipes?
Pressure. Do you know what pressure is?
Yeah.
Okay,
Under
good.
pressure.
There's too much of it.
Okay.
You said there's issues? What's
So you
Nothing
fixed
to
the too
worry
much
about.
pressure before we replace it?
Okay, no, well, that's kind of the problem. It's got none anymore.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's got to be a whole thing. First, I need to make
it's
sure that
one
we can
pipe,
actually
right? And there's like a bunch. Can we turn off this pipe for now? Like temporarily close it off?
Okay, well, yes, but there's still like a lot of residue.
Okay. I get more buckets then.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of buckets. We're gonna need a lot of buckets. I mean, but what, he thought that I was just going to let it continue pouring out. There's a lot in there. It's got like a lot just sitting in there already. But I didn't want it like to go full blast where there's a...
I think they got it handled. It genuinely, I don't think there's anything to worry about.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Just...
Nothing suspicious.
It actually isn't for once.
Okay.
They weren't lying.
Speaking about how unused the medic bay has been recently, only for this to transpire.
It seems like the second not using the blades to its full potential.
Is it okay for them to be using a sword in a spa?
I am doing.
Do you like them to use
I suppose.
Well, I figured at least a blunter weapon or maybe a training blade.
Hit me with your sword. Do not insult me with backhanded blows up.
Oh my.
Are you trying
The
to?
swings are very deliberate,
No, I'm not.
calculated.
Well, they did describe themselves as a god, so seems it much fitting up to such a title.
It seems like he's
Yes,
swinging
they're a god from another
wildly,
nation.
extending more
As they
energy
said,
than
that's why
needed.
they wear that mask.
That is.
Oh.
The young lord's in trouble.
And it seems like it was no jest. They certainly do know how to hold themselves.
Looks like she's always one step ahead.
My.
Perhaps the duel should be called sooner.
Oh good, we already have potions prepped. Wonderful.
It's up to them to call it quits. That was the rule.
Well, I sure hope the pride doesn't get them killed.
I hope a victor is called sooner then.
Please be careful. This should not be a brawl to the death. If you have to call at any point, it's okay.
Don't be stubborn. I would like to call it.
Is there any reason to whisper?
Stubbornness is going to be that one's death.
Not that I know of, but it's consensual on both sides, so no reason
He
to
has
step
a
in.
lot of pride in him.
I mean, the one that is
For
losing.
someone that has never seen a battle before, they sure are very eager to see to be the first one in.
Given the one that is winning is aiming non-lethally, I believe it is fine. You worry too much. The skilled swordsman knows what they're doing.
That shield. Slick's eye.
Oh.
I think there's more than enough healers in the vicinity.
That was a bit much, don't you think? He healed it.
So.
And
This fight's resolved itself. Can we get them some potions?
Thank you for the spy, my lord.
Even for a spa, that felt awfully brutal.
The duel. There's a duel happening at the moment.
Is there anything you toyed with him?
Between the
I just finished.
dragon
No.
kin and the guard.
You unfortunately missed
That
the
was
spectacle.
impressive.
It's already ended.
I see.
I can't use my sword like that.
Because you only started a few years ago.
I wish I could.
tell me the Dragonkin. People refer to them as the Prince.
Surprising, huh?
What is their
Well,
origin?
Not too surprising. Anyway.
I don't actually know.
For a person that hasn't ever seen a fight,
I haven't
or
met
seen
him
a battle
yet.
before, they sure are the first ones to get in.
We had one interaction prior, but they were abrasive, to put it gently.
Regardless if she has magic or not, I am a great mage, and I would have won.
Very prideful, too.
Do not lie.
Such as a dragon. Or dragonkin.
I'd rather not judge ones based off their appearance like so, but in this case it is true.
You've done what you can.
I do not either, however, when someone shows a stereotype.
Really?
And live it. Just as described. It makes it hard
You've done
not
all
to.
that you can.
Unbelievable.
Are these empty?
Well, I'm glad to see they're okay, at least.
Well then, I suppose I can hold them for you. You want to duel now? I suppose you can. Did I not tell you that I'm no fighter?
I
should probably hold my tongue. But I will have to decline your generous offer.
Need water.
Though perhaps someone
Seems
might
there's
be a
many
little
eager
more eager.
combatants aboard.
As long as they are friendly duels, I have no problem with them. They've happened on occasion
Why
before.
not give it a try? I'd love to see a shade in motion.
I do feel.
And
a
they seem
little
more
bad
than eager
for
to have a
young
spar.
Lloyd.
Never mind, the mugs are still in a mess.
It depends what would be used. I would need to red tea myself, if you get what I mean.
Well, if it's too much
By
of a
mess,
hassle,
do
of course,
you-
you're not forced to, but...
Real quick, by mess, do you mean like they're stacked and aligned, or was the actual mess?
No. One mug is on a board, another's in a tree, and the others I don't know.
Perhaps someone is playing a
Inside.
You
childish
certainly
prank.
seem like an interesting character. Mask wearing.
Maybe.
Too. Seems very common aboard.
I don't know.
Might I say that if this continues, could I have a sentinel at hand
Well, seeing another person in a mask is certainly
captures the perpetrator?
common aboard the ship, it
Not
seems.
you're
the third
not
person
to
I've seen.
apprehend them.
I know
but
who did
instead-
it.
Do you share a similar
You do.
origin to that?
I wasn't.
God
I
from the
thought
far
they'd
land.
clean it up. But what's his name? The harpy.
Ah, that checks out.
And I can also
Next
take
time you
it
catch
your
them doing
type.
that, could you, in a way,
I could tell them to stop it.
Yes, bring justice, please. It is.
I
Certainly
It is
a very
simply
interesting
that.
person.
It is simply that
But
those
it's types
loans
like
are
you that
very
make this
limited, and we only
Kalypsia
have
feel
a
alive
very
as it
hand
is.
few of them. So instead, he is impeding the service that we can do at the bar.
Would it be possible
we
to
could
get the name
probably
out of
put them back in place then.
Instead, how about you get him to return them himself? As a start of his
well, whatever your
sure.
be, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Gileo.
You wanna come with me?
You can
If
handle
you
it
have any
yourself,
questions,
can't you?
concerns, or otherwise, you're free to bring them towards me.
You're
Alright.
smart
I'm
and
glad
strong.
you used
I'll deal with it.
ship.
No, you're not a sentinel alongside with her.
I am, but she can handle it alone. It's
Then-
only one person.
Then I wish for you to take this very seriously, as
well,
I
it
am
was
bringing
nice
it to
meeting
both
you.
sentinels. Then
I
This
wish
is a
you
request
luck on
for
finding
both
a
of
willing
you.
participant for your spar.
Yes.
You can be my
Well,
shadow and come out if trouble comes
Then
out.
Well, I'll be on my way then.
I will do so, but I was merely making sure our few numbers were as many places as possible. But alright.
Well, there is current trouble, and sentinels must head towards it.
Not all,
he's
or
probably
everyone
over
gets
there.
buried.
Is there an issue happening?
There it is.
About 3 to 10.
There is a bit of
Hmm.
You can get that.
Not all or everyone gets buried. The immediate next wording and sentence was, is there an issue happening? Case and point.
Well, I'm a smith and mechanic, not a
Some
What's his
people don't
name again?
understand guard work.
Is it
Sometimes you send a van
Odal?
for the job of van.
Holland?
Holland, I don't remember.
Alright, let's think about this. What kind of layout do you need? It's not that complicated.
I think it was Alden.
Alton? Possibly.
Hey.
Hey there.
Morning. Have you
You know
seen
what I-
a harpy?
Of what?
A harpy. Wings, brown feathers, hair.
I know what a harpy
He wore. We're looking for one.
Bastard child.
Okay. That was me. I haven't heard that in a while.
Something only people who knows the term or Dawn Elves use.
Don't think he's over here.
There are some basic fundamentals books, but nothing you could use to learn a spell, for example.
Fair enough.
You could maybe get some general ideas, but definitely none of them.
Well,
Anything specific.
the basics are not for me, but hello.
Hello. We need to talk to you.
Oh, really?
If you could
That's
come
some
outside.
news. Well, I can come outside. I can come anywhere. All right. Well, I'll see you guys around. Thank you for the book, Mia and Finch.
Have fun.
You're welcome.
I'll see you later.
So the owner of the establishment of the inn has requested that you put the mugs back in place.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about, so.
Well, I was there, so I know it was you.
What?
Do you mind if I keep you company?
In the end, yeah, but at least I saw you put a mug in the tree, so.
You both came in.
Oh, true.
I suppose I'll do that.
But you're Sentinel.
Aye.
Would I get fined if I didn't?
It was good to meet you.
I suppose so, yeah.
How much would that be?
We'd seen each other in passing. But,
It would be more preferable if you could
How much
go
would it
and
be?
clean it up.
that it is. Though, I'm gonna be heading out too, so let me just flip this off.
Well, I suppose
Molly, I'm getting fined.
Why? What did you do?
Gemma,
You know,
what do you think?
The thing that we did.
Given
It'll
that,
be fine. It'll be funny.
given the
Oh.
fine that
Yeah.
we did for Heinz was based on the inconvenience of the dwarf, it would be.
That's what it is.
We would probably need the owner of the inn to determine how much inconvenience it would be worth. Is the best course
I
of
don't think
action.
that's very objective, because, you know, he has an interest to make me go do the thing. So, like, he would say something exorbitant to, like, get me to do it. And it wouldn't really be, like, you know, I mean, just a suggestion, I'm just saying, you know.
Aye, but what is a
feel like you
fine
guys
if
should-
not to incentivize you to fix it rather than do it?
Well, alright, here, I'll be honest with you, girls. I think girls, yes. Well, I know you look like one. I don't know about you, you're a shade. But, I'll be honest with you. I would rather pay up to a lot of money and let him go screw himself than do the job, so... I'll be honest, it's not gonna happen, I'm sorry.
Well, if you need a price from us, the most inconvenience given you were misplaced, at least from what we saw on the
It's
Von
about
Cup.
12 mugs. There's and none of them are at the counter, so...
No, there was one left. No, listen, I'll be honest about this, girl. There was one left.
There was one. One is currently with the mouse, so... but the rest, how much would that be for all of them?
I am unaware of how much he sells each mug of ale for. However, it could vary given it can fill different desires and different prices and different exotic different drinks. I would probably imagine it would cost upwards of probably 10 or so silver. Most meads only go for coppers.
Alright. Well, then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here you go, and you can tell him that he can go screw himself. Thank you.
We will tell him
Good job,
the quote.
Sentinels.
We will tell him the exact quote.
Thank you. Alright. Have a nice day.
No, I think I've heard it here.
Alright, well, you can go screw yourself.
Apologies, we can't really enforce much in that regard.
Then I wish to fine him accordingly.
He's been fined 20 silver.
That is less than what a fine actually is. Assume you're new to this. You know, a fine could amount to gold.
I am aware, but usually they only amount to the damage that was done. How much
Yes,
money
but
would you have
then-
earned?
Not earned. It is based on the punishment, is it not?
Aye, and you said it yourself, a harmless child's prank.
Yes, and they were not sorry for it for a small prank. And I don't think that this will be the last of it, so...
Aye, and should they do it in the future, the fine will be made larger. Repeat offenses.
And if the fine is more dire now, would that not be a good discouragement?
Then how much would you say they should have paid? As
You
seem to know
I will
better.
procure that to you another time. But I will bring you my price.
Aye, that would be good to
And-
know,
and-
as I doubt he would
Alright,
take
and-
anything from you directly for price.
And as following, if you see him with a mug or plate, I don't think we will be serving him, so he'll have to find his food elsewhere. It is simply a common courtesy.
Aye, of course. The right to deny.
Alright.
It is the rule.
Very well. Then
And fair.
So
Then you can assume that any sort of food he takes from the Eye of Time, and as well as drinks, he will be stealing it.
I will inform the other sentinels.
Good. I am glad. I am merely just trying to be fair to everyone.
Of course.
Of course.
Apologies if you feel the fine that we did give him was unsatisfactory. I am new to the Kalypsia's way of doing things. The fines in Cation were more exponential. Slowly discouraging rather than instantly discouraging. Because sometimes kids simply steal, and we need not find the parents for that.
Childish in a man's body. I cannot excuse that.
Aye.
Very well then. If you would inform the other sentinels, then I would be most glad that I will bring you my price for the fine at some later date, and then again the method of him getting food again. Anything from the Eye of Time is stealing.
Aye, understood. It shall be relayed.
Thank you very much.
I guess standard Cation rules don't apply here, but I guess that should be a given.
Hello.
And to my understanding, 10 silver is 1 gold. About.
A moment. I remember we
Is it not?
the other day, but we have not had time.
I don't know.
I will refresh my memory next time. If I knew that, I would have probably increased it as well. My memory is failing me on those.
Okay, I can kind of see where you're going with that, but that's also really counterproductive. That's
Need to find Zimmer and Holden.
Unfortunately, making it through alchemy is not the most efficient process.
Eddie, you alright?
I'll be alright.
We handled that as we should have. I don't. The issue he took with us was unnecessary.
You understand that? We're not doing eyeballs, eyelashes. We're not doing that as a measurement.
You know as well I
Are
do.
they in there? No, I know. It's not that.
Okay, well.
It's fine.
Let's just focus on
I think they are.
workbenches. Let's just do that first. Got the wood for it.
I'll let you
do we
deal
got
with
any
it.
weathering? They didn't give us any of that. Well, we don't need weathering oil yet. We'll do that later. It's not like it's gonna be raining in here.
Aye. Zimmerman and Holden in there. I hear their voices.
Someone's here. Hello.
Oh.
Yes.
I just wanted to inform you of something that happened. Van Alden is the harpy that works at the farm. They misplaced on purpose the inn's mugs in random locations to hide them like a child's prank. When we confronted them about it, after the owner of the inn talked to us about confronting them, we gave them they showed no remorse for doing so, and we fined them for a smaller amount. From Cation, we're used to doing exponential fines rather than instant large sums due to children doing pranks and the like. But getting to the point, it seems the owner has expressed his right to deny service to anyone he wishes, and if we happen to see Alden with any sort of food or drink from the in the eye, we are to arrest them, as that they would be stealing, as he is no longer going to be serving them due to this
Okay,
incident.
we need to look into this. Hey, Zerman, come on here. We need to figure this out before we do this workshop.
Just a thing to note sentinels of. Are you one?
Yeah. Yes.
Hello,
I see.
Shade.
Hello. It seems Alden has played a childish prank on the eyes in. The owner, the jester-looking fellow, has expressed that to us that he will not be serving him food or drink any longer. And if we see them with any sort of food or drink from there, they were to be assumed to be stealing it.
Nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about.
Who is Alden once more?
The harpies that works at the farms.
Do any of you have buckets?
Not at the moment.
9.
Anyway.
Understood.
We've done all we can. It seems the fine we did give him, at least in Cation standards, would be fine, but I guess for him was not enough. So he is taking extra measures that he is in his own right to do if he wishes.
Who's the owner's name?
Hold on. I need to refresh. He's told me. I just need to refresh my memory. Is he jester-looking feather?
As far as I'm aware, that's just a worker.
Jasper. To my understanding, he at least has expressed that he is the main proprietor of the establishment of that tavern inside the inn.
Well, that's
if he is not,
I'm not aware of.
If he is not, that is a different story. In which case, we would need to speak with the captain about the true owner and inform him of the matter entirely. So, for on side of safety's sake, I feel we should at least monitor. I don't think anything will happen today, hopefully. Anything more, at least. But for now, it is just a situation we need to monitor. And keep an eye on.
Hello, Mr. Surgeon Man.
We'll need to somehow speak with the captain about this. I still heard this rumor that we were going to have a meeting with the captain, hopefully. Maybe we can speak to Toka about this. Let me get this straight. So, the only source that you have that's supposedly Jasper, the manager of the tavern, I suppose, in the Eye of Time, supposedly he has the right to deny service indefinitely.
I am not fully understanding of his position in the establishment, but I am of no position to. I have no proof otherwise. As of current.
Well, I'm just slightly concerned by that because if this harpy would get food or some other beverage from the tavern, even if even if Jasper was absent at the time and got it by other means by some other employee, I wouldn't rush to arresting this individual, even if they did have a beverage or a meal from there. So,
quite obviously,
I'm just trying to get this straight that we're not going to be running around arresting people just because they got food from. As far as I'm aware, at least the last time I recall, the Eye of Time was a public area that allowed anyone to step indoors and have a meal, especially if your ticket was covered for. And I believe the Harpies was. And well, that was
He's on a rush.
That was a flash. But anyway, so yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
Hello, Molly.
Aye.
I don't really know. There isn't any authority to
I
really
was
clear that
not
up with
exactly
yet.
going to argue with him as he was already being confrontational about how me and Eri were doing things. So how we handle things from here is completely different from what he likely will want, but it is the way we should do it that matters. Which is why I wish to go to the captain.
You almost landed on.
And we don't necessarily need to arrest him, merely watch and make sure nothing is stolen. We can always make sure. As Jasper has the right to deny service, but others may not.
Yeah, so...
Sentinel
Oh,
matters.
and
is,
surprisingly,
bit of
they
a
are walking with
dispute
another.
going on.
Maybe they will clear up this conflict that they have with one another. But anyways,
One can only hope, as they did seem rather hostile toward each other when I left. Was I'm alone?
yes, Zimmerman.
No, as in, like, are they gonna settle it personally or what?
Maybe this manager will uplift the denial of service. But until then, unless we know for sure that the Harpy stole beverage or food from the tavern, even though there is a denial of service for him, try to let all the Sentinels know that doesn't warrant immediate arrest. If it warrants questioning at the very least, and
of course. Which
if-
is why I didn't say arrest. I said assumed stealing.
Here's Toka to answer all of our questions. You found out the case first. I'd like you to explain to Toka.
So, the situation is this. The Harpy fellow, the one who works at the farms, Alden, did what I see more as a childish prank in hiding all of the mugs in the Eye of Times in random locations, I believe all within the Eye of Time, so they are not far. However, when Jasper heard of this, the supposed manager, or at least a worker,
Toka already knows the situation. She was just heading to talk to Jasper.
Aye. So you know of the full situations then?
Moved cops around, Jasper fined for a lot of money and barred from food and drink, correct?
Aye.
Slightly mixed up names, but yes.
Alden is barred, is the one who was fined.
Unless I
Jasper,
misheard.
I believe you just misheard them. Jasper did fine Alden. And
Yeah, I misheard the sentence. Apologies.
Alden is the one who is barred from food and drink.
Sorry, Toka talks fast. Military communication, not much time to talk.
Aye, I understood what you meant. But it's good to know you understand. I'm assuming you helped resolve the situation a little better. I'm used to Cation rules in that fines are exponential.
I haven't handled yet. Was on way to see Jasper.
Aye. Then I will let you go do that.
Toka's got it. Keep up with the good work.
Aye.
Don't forget patrols and training.
I'm aware.
When is training? Give us training!
You tell me.
We shall
Well,
go work on workshop.
Hopefully that gets
Goodbye.
handled. I need to get used to how Kalypsia does things. The Cation is, as I keep saying, exponential. Fines. Things start low for first timers. And then if they repeat, it gets higher and higher. The next fine would be in the gold range. To truly discourage it.
Technically, we already had one of those fines with, you know who.
Aye, but I
days ago.
didn't hear exactly how that went, and it was Fergus who decided
Yeah,
it.
it was up there with the with the fine, the gold range. It was up there.
I do need to refresh my memory, but it's 100 silver coins that equal 1 gold here, yes? Yes.
Yes.
Then my fine would have been much higher. I don't use money very often due to my need for it. I usually only use it for area and just rely on what shops tell me. The fines are usually, I just watch others handle the fines.
We should probably think of a guideline to finding people.
Aye,
eventually in the
it
future,
would
so
be
we don't
nice to have that.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I was struggling with
would-
it. Which is why I
would
wanted.
even like there to be somewhat of a.
did want to go to Jasper to find the exact fine that he would wish for, given it was his inconvenience. But Alden was heavily against it, denying paying it, even if Jasper was the one who said it, because he would be biased. Which he would be, but that's the point.
Yeah, we need a guideline to not have people overcharge others for little
Hopefully,
fines
a
and
Z
whatnot,
meeting with the
especially that
captain.
incident.
Aye, hopefully a Z meeting with the captain can resolve everything.
Maybe Toka can resolve it there. I wasn't too thrilled to try and handle that myself, to be honest. Jasper is very...
Neither did I. I dislike how Jasper handles things.
It was a small fine. I assume somewhere below a gold coin in value, something like that.
It was something along the lines of what I would assume the inconvenience of missing your drinking mugs would cause you in losing profits.
It's silly.
It should only really he should only realistically have lost maybe 12 silver at the most if he sold expensive things per cup. But the fine itself was only 10 silver. But a gold is way too much for such a childish prank.
Yes.
But Jasper was alarmed and very annoyed at the low fine.
Then let the jester be upset in that.
Precisely. I told
he is
him.
Not in the Sentinels.
I told him if he could tell us the price he wished them to pay, but our fines will hold to what are standard for what I think should be paid, which is the inconvenience of losing the mugs.
Yes.
The profits that would have been lost. Which, in my opinion, 10 silver is more than enough.
Allow the jester to be upset that he does not have control in that, then.
Aye.
It is not our issue for his upsetness.
What bothers me is he thinks he has control in it.
That, then ensure that he does not.
Aye, that's what I'll do. I will go speak to Eri to inform of the situation. The most the Jasper can do is deny service of his own accord. Not, I assume it's not the entire establishment. So, assume Alden is fine to have food there, so long as Jasper isn't the one who served it, is not the only one there.
Understood.
Anyway, I'm going to go find my Eddie and inform him of the adjustment to what is going on.
Right.
Excuse me. I am intruding, I hope.
Thank you, alright. Problem solved, I get away with it. Alright, goodbye.
I'll bring it to you. No. You can't come in here yet. You gotta take some time away from here. Can't take things from here unless, you know, you live here, but you live at the barn.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll make
no,
sure you get something
I
to
don't
eat.
have a room rented out technically, so but yeah, no, that's fine. This works for me, and this works well. Also, you saw Eli. I want to bully him about losing the fight to Natsumi, so it's gonna be great. Anyway, thank you, you're the best.
Alright, I'll keep an eye on you. I'll keep an eye on.
Everything resolved, I
that
suppose.
whatever you might have just ingested, but okay.
We will see. It was more so his part, none of yours.
Alright, Good to know.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Where did Toka go?
Very welcome. Well, good to know.
Where'd she go?
If I do end up being cut open, I know where to go.
Why the sad look?
Just the interaction with the person with the hat.
Jasper? Is he Jester?
No. The one we crossed over there.
Ah. So it's not because of the situation with the guards and Alden and Jasper?
No.
Good. I was about to yell at you to grow a fucking spine. But I don't. Good. You have learned in your 2 years at least. Or your multiple years. Right. Then, in that case, I'm here to just inform you of the situation. But seems you were also directly there when it happened, so what is the situation?
For now, Alden is not allowed in the Eye of Time for some time. And as a compromise, kind of a loophole, Maeve, since she's renting his place, will bring him food from time to time.
There are other places to get the food. They're just not open. It's a tavern outside.
I know.
But I am also going to blatantly tell you this. As it stands, every other sentinel agrees that the fine we gave him was reasonable and fair. It was a childish prank
so
that
too.
at most would cost him maybe 5 silver in profit, and we doubled it. A gold would be way too much. That is 100 silver.
Aye.
Now, so, is he barring
I
from
have the
food?
fine here. He didn't take it, so
Put it in the... I can't hold it. Put it in the... guard barracks treasury. We can't hold on to it, otherwise it'd be a bribe.
alright.
But... did you at all feel bad about when Jasper yelled at us or demanded a higher fine?
No, on one hand I understood why, but I thought what we find was fine.
Hey, a firm belief in what you did is all you need. It doesn't matter what they think, it matters what is right. 10 silver is more than enough. So, but all I tell you is this. Obviously, they're going to do that loophole. However, if we do see him, I guess, within the Eye of Time now in general, but the other sentinels are going to be aware of, should he have food or drink from the Eye of Time, he is going to be questioned at most. Classic. Where did you get it from? Who did you get it from? Because Jasper can deny his service, but the others can still give him service. And to my understanding, Jasper has no right to deny him from the entirety of the building. Just the
I
tavern.
learned that as well.
In other words, Alden can be in there. It's just a matter of whether or not Jasper served him, whether or not someone other than Jasper served him.
If you seen any mugs around, you know if he hit him outside the town because we're still missing 3.
I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you. I'll go look for him and ask him exactly where they are.
There might have been one in the tree, inside in the center.
Really? All right. Thanks.
But we gave a fine that was akin to a harmless child's prank, as is standard. Something a parent usually pays for them.
Aye.
To which they then get scolded by said parent. Quite harshly, because 10 silver for a child is a lot. So the fact that he was openly and willing to pay a exorbitant fine for this behavior does not only mean he has money to do so, but that he will do it again. Unless harsher is done. But we can't do harsher because it is not fair. But I have told him and everyone else that exponential fines are a reasonable thing. And the next time, it might be 40 silver. And the next, 80. Then the next, possibly a golden 20. Exponential. Until it just gets to 10 gold and we just say fuck yourself, stop doing it. Because that would be the 5th time. At that point it's stupid.
Alright.
It is a repeat offense that does not need to continue. At that point. The way we handled it was professional. The way they both acted was childish. And only thinking of their own way. Oh, one of the mugs they were missing is the one the mouse had.
He brought it back.
He's still holding it.
He was inside.
Oh, so they know. Never mind. Unless Maeve is unaware.
Ah, well, there she is. Well, yeah, they know.
But back to the lady in the hat, though. I thought you had grown resistant to those comments, given the years you put up with them. I'm sure you were called it left, right, and center when you were a term servant.
Not in Keishin as much, no.
As much. But it did happen. I'm sure in the orphanage as much so. At least I think so. I've heard it I heard it a few times. At least of the maids, when you weren't listening.
The people I served in Keishin didn't say it, but yes, in the orphanage, yeah.
And in Varanor? And you think term servant is a good thing?
Well,
that family that constantly calls you it is the ones that created it.
Aye, but the people I served afterwards didn't.
Aye. Because they liked you. Or they just didn't say it in front of you. According to your stories, you were always hidden when guests arrived. Why would they do that? Weren't you a maid? Shouldn't you be helping?
Well, it was so we wouldn't get in the way.
That is what they told you. But you are a beastkin dawn elf with no shadow. You can tell me no, you never got a comment about that from anyone. You may not have told me you've gotten a comment about it, but I'm sure they did. You got some in the orphanage. Even from the people who aren't assholes. But they meant less harm by it, more concern. Because shades are not well known. I'm just trying to make you understand that the situation that was not good. It was not the best situation. It was a decent situation. Made decent by simple rules, otherwise they wouldn't give you anything but what you barely needed. You wouldn't get leftovers of their food, you would get stale bread. You get the idea.
Oh, good job matching me. Thank you. Thanks to you, I can have something to talk to Eli about. So, thank you.
Greetings.
Hello.
Greetings.
Alden refused to be compliant, so keep an eye on him. If things like this keep happening in the future, Sentinels will have to act.
I'm already aware.
Okay.
He's on my watch list.
Keep up the good work.
Aye. I had assumed as much. He didn't seem the type to cooperate. I bet you all those mugs they found themselves just from looking. Makes the most sense, hence why Mavie didn't know what 3 of them were. Didn't even help the person who was trying to help him. A lot of interesting people. If I was Mavie, I wouldn't even be helping him at this point. But I guess I would give him one more chance, to be fair. Either way, just relax and enjoy. Oh. Don't enjoy that much. Good lord. Do you think there's any blood left in the arena?
Probably not.
Damn, I want to play with a blood ball. And no, I'm not taking yours. Before you even get the chance to say that.
Is it alright if I go take a walk?
Aye. Do you not want me around?
Need some time to think.
Aye. Fair enough. Take your time. I'll be here. Relaxing.
Alright.
Hey.
Hello?
You okay?
Hi. Just relaxing.
Okay. Where else?
Question.
Hi.
Toka's curious about the one that you hang around. Airy.
Aye, go on.
Well, she has both fox and elf ears. Uncommon.
Well, first correction is they are dog ears, but that is a mistake I can forgive. And to put it simply and bluntly, they are a half-elf, half-beastkin. Their elf ears don't work, however, as they've told me.
Interesting. Interbreeding or forced?
I believe it was interbreeding.
Interesting. Thanks for letting Toka know. That's all she needed.
Aye?
Oh, also, Toka noticed you like big axes.
Aye, it is my go-to weapon.
Can you show Toka?
Show how?
Toka wants to see how you use.
I found my fighting style is very brawly, but sure. Do I have the room? I should. How I use just the axe, or...
Axe first. Basic strike.
Understood. Feels better this way. Make sure I won't hit anything.
Not bad.
Usually like to brawl, get up close.
Any ranged option?
Aye.
Not bad. Runic or your own magic?
My own magic. I just simply summon the weapon for flair.
Understood. Not bad. Could work on potency.
Aye, it is simple. It's meant to be more numerous than high impact.
Toka understands.
The axe is my
Just
impact.
need to make sure it's good at Just need to make sure it's good with armor.
Aye.
Excuse me, you seen Olden around? I'm just gonna ask him where the cubs are. Ask him to show me.
Alden returned to speak with Eli. I think back by the farm.
Got it. Thank you. Oh, he's right there.
How long have you used the axe?
Ever since I started training in the Cation Guard, so probably be about nearly 10 years now.
Orange fire or just appearance?
It's just the appearance. I only do dark and I believe it was soul necromancy.
Ooh, scary. Not many people like that.
No, but it has its uses. The axe is primarily just to scare off when it's glowing.
Toka's primarily ranged, but she doesn't neglect up-close fighting either.
Aye, the bayonet proves that.
This is a Hinode-style matchlock rifle. It makes a good foci for Toka.
Useful.
Heating the blade makes it good for punching through armor. And if Toka needs to punch through armor at a range... back up. If Toka remembers correctly, shades don't like light.
Ah, I see. Flame. Go on. Oh. You weren't lying. Quite bright.
Effectively, basic fireball spell, but condensed into such a small area that it expands rapidly on impact.
So essentially a small explosion in a localized area. Not bad. Not
Of
seen
course,
people use that
Toka
much.
also needs to know how to fight if disarmed, so learning to channel magic through your own body is helpful too.
You must be annoying to fight. At least up close.
That is the idea. Toka's prepared for all situations.
Aye, indeed you are.
And that's what Toka hopes to train you all to be.
My specialty has always been up close brawling. Dealing with people who like to get up close and personal and staying up the entire time. Hence the necromancy. I take my enemy's blood and keep myself up.
Understood. But you're gonna need an option when you're stuck against ranged enemies. Toka would suggest learning a spell for shielding or getting a physical shield.
True, I don't have anything to deal with ranged enemies. Good point. I'll see if I can figure something out.
Oh, there's Gemma's friend.
No need to be solid anymore.
Hello.
Hi there. Toka wants to see what you can do.
Fighting. Weapons. Demonstration.
Sure. Well,
That will be interesting.
I'm more skilled with the sword. I'm still practicing with this one. But,
Please step away from the training dummies. Don't want you getting hurt.
Of course.
Basic strikes. Show
alright.
Toka your form. Overswing. Let Toka show. Eerie going far back and chopping. More like how people use saber or cutlass. Eerie's using short sword, so not so far back and follow through. Also, short sword, good for thrusting. Drill basics like
Alright.
that, and you should be fine.
Alright,
Any
thank you.
magic?
A little bit.
Ranged?
No. I can do this.
Not bad. Imbuing weapons with magic is always a good tactic.
But otherwise, I have, it's pretty big, but
Ah, shield.
I...
Your friend could help you.
Very, very. We're always usually put together.
Toka would suggest looking into a ranged option. Maybe learning a new spell or getting a weapon that allows for range.
Well, I was considering getting a gun, possibly.
Not bad. Make sure you know how to keep it maintained.
I'd be learning, so...
As for that weapon, similar to Kusarigama, Hinode style weapon, might want to look into manuals for use with that.
Do they also do, this?
That's what Toka meant. Kusarigama is like a small hand scythe with a ball and chain attached.
Alright, then I'll look into that. Thank you.
Armor not bad. Toka prefers lighter armor to move quick.
It's not too heavy, but it is a lot.
Can you fight while disarmed?
Hand to hand? No, not really.
Work on that. Be prepared for anything. Weapons may not always be an option.
Alright.
Learning to cast out your body, using it as an offense even without weapons, is helpful.
Oh, I could try and do that with fire or lightning, I suppose.
Lightning's very useful for that. You stun enemies with each hit.
I could try and practice that.
Good. Toka's glad to see that you're working on it. Keep it up.
Right, thank you.
Toka saw you training
Starting to
earlier.
feel a
No
bit-
need.
Ah, that's so. Well, for the most part, I do prefer to do ranged crossover, because amazing as these ladies over here on your... I am looking into one other thing that you might not expect from somebody like me.
At least Jasper was thankful.
Not ignorant to the dangers out there, and I am
Aye.
finding ways to procure enchanted weapons. So that wouldn't be much of a weakness, I hope.
Enchanted weapons are always good to have. They act as great foci and assist those who can't cast.
These clefs don't conduct lightning, so
In this case, I have discussed with some of the enchanters.
I could try and cast it around my fists and it wouldn't shock me.
Aye. Just wear a suit under your armor and enchant your armor.
Run out of energy eventually.
Aye, my entire suit under is non-conductive.
They are expensive.
I do have a stock.
Just don't enchant the neck area.
Swords.
No. I'll try just my fists at first.
Aye. I need to enhance the dark veil I have into more of a shield than just a veil.
You just, alright. I I suppose I understand what that means. I think first and then you, I suppose. Okay, good thing I brought this out today. Usually don't have it. Alright.
Halberd, good weapon. Basic strikes, show Toka your form.
Okay, that should be easy enough.
I don't use a lot of
Different
fire.
stances you can do based on the
But you don't need to.
I'm not dealing with cavalry, so this is going to be a bit different.
No, but it
I
gives
can work
some options.
True.
Toka thinks cavalry will be
Maybe
rare on the Kalypsia.
lightning for the chain blade, fire for the sword.
So sometimes it's very difficult to deal with them, but I have a hook on this for a reason. Depends what kind
Maybe.
of armor I'm dealing with.
Are you capable of wielding both at the same time?
Then usually I keep my blade up top
No.
and ignore their armor.
You should probably learn how to do that then. Since the shield isn't held, you have an open hand.
Show, don't explain.
I suppose. I'm not very good with my left hand, though.
It's always time to learn.
Really not good.
Hook. Chop. Good. Any ranged option?
I used to have a small firearm with me, a little matchlock pistol, but I lost that weeks ago on my ways to the Kalypsia, so...
Understood. Toka recommends getting a ranged option.
Yeah, I can try and get
Anything to do against range?
Well, I do have a breastplate, but that depends on the range, of course. If they're right in front of me, that breastplate won't do much, but it saved me a couple
Toka
times.
recommends learning a shielding spell or getting shields then. Be prepared for all situations. Know what kit to take with you when you're going out. Zimmerman, your turn.
Okay. I have with me here my firearm.
Firearm range, not those.
Going to avoid the spread.
Oh.
Clear range. That means you too.
Oh, what's happening here?
Basic assessment for training.
For the Sentinels, or is this simply a more private thing?
Sentinels.
Everyone here is a sentinel, so I believe.
Not a bad shot.
And then
Should be.
Usually
reload time pretty long,
I
correct?
reload.
I see.
Yes, pretty
Actually,
long.
an official view of all
Work on speed of reload.
But
Show Toka your bayonet
We could go
skills.
talk to Leto later.
Hi. I told you it would be a good idea to get one.
if I'm not dealing with
Aye.
cavalry, I just make sure that I have the long end.
I can keep my chain blade on my back.
Not bad.
Aye, back at the
Bayonets
hip.
can also be used for cutting.
Or put the gun on the back of your hip.
Well, I'm considering a smaller gun, my flintlock, so I'd keep the gun here,
Aye,
strapped,
a
and then
pistol on
the
the
chain blade
back
on my
or
back.
center of your hip.
Other weapon?
Here?
Aye. Or is he back? Above
maybe.
your above your tail.
Let me try something.
Good form. No wasted energy. Good footwork too.
As it
I
stands,
don't know how well I'll be able to wield a weapon.
as it stands, is the
Any matchup
hardest
between the two of you?
the hardest thing to reach when your shield is out would be your chain blade on your back.
My magic has been utility. because
But if you put your gun
Well,
back there, it'd be
if I
easy.
put it here,
Learn.
or here.
Aye, but if you're in the rush, you could cut yourself. You have no armor where that is.
Toko's already seen what Set can do.
What? No, I
He's a good
do.
fire mage in the making.
You have gambus and not plate.
Alright.
Because you wanted the hole for your tail. Remember?
I thought it was plate.
This is a
No,
humidity
it is
style.
gambus and...
Standard in the
Turn around,
military.
I'll look.
It's also a foci, enchanted to take my magic.
Nope, that's mostly gambus. The plate goes down to the base of your terra, but it's not plate all the way.
Heating the bayonet. This makes it melt through armor.
There is a V of plate.
Just to have some space here.
Aye, aye.
Since Toka's using it purely as a foci, there's no need for ammo. Just her mana.
My goodness. Okay.
Effectively, it's a simple fireball spell, but condensed down to the size of a bullet, so on impact it rapidly expands.
As observed. Impressive.
Of course, hand-to-hand is also good to know, and even better if you can implement magic into it. There's going to be times where weapons aren't an option, so being prepared for that. Gives you an upper hand. No burns.
Quite the amazing ability.
As Toka mentioned to Ari earlier, lightning's really good for doing that. Every hit you take and strike with stuns your enemy.
I've had quite the many individuals try to tackle me, only to be stunned quickly afterwards, so I suppose that's one defensive style with my lightning magic.
Alright. Sun's going down, so Toka will let everyone get back to work. Everyone, discuss your abilities with each other, figure out where each of you falls short, and who can cover you. Also think about ways how to cover yourself.
Zimmerman's dead.
Oh no.
Dismissed.
Well,
Oh,
let me...
you're also in training, right? Little late, but this was impromptu, so no worries.
So,
Real quick,
I need a gun.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
might get one.
it seems that guns are quite favorable on the Kalypsia.
Hi. Well, I was going to go find Leto. He's the gunsmith, I believe, so...
Any reason why?
Yeah, he might have some new orders coming on with firearms.
Hi. Oh, also, you don't have a shield, but if you don't know how to wield one properly yet, well, I've got this.
Then, what's your primary
Certainly
Decently
would be
big.
helpful.
hand-to-hand?
I can keep a few people behind me.
Understood.
Is it
You
possible
have
for me
yours with
to
you right now,
have my weapon go
so
through
let's
it
grab one of these.
from this side?
Is it fully made of metal?
Yes.
Probably not as nice
Not a good idea.
but
Are your gloves non-conductive?
Oh. Oh, is that lightning?
Aye, lightning and wind.
Well, my entire body's insulated, so it wouldn't
Oh.
hurt me.
I suppose
you
it'd
know,
be fine then.
Aye.
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, it is why I wear an awful lot. Most of this is specifically designed for my line of work. I do use equipment and tools that use my lightning magic, so naturally I keep myself
not a lot of wasted energy.
insulated. Though I don't necessarily need to. It's more of a precaution to avoid
Hook and pull.
zapping someone, if you get what I mean. I wouldn't want to get too close to you, and I'm not sure how good you can resist lightning magic, but you get what I mean.
Well,
another
the clothes I wear
individual.
underneath are insulated while I wear my armor, so I should be fine.
Whether it be a spell or a
Yeah,
firearm.
good to know. Because
Also,
yeah, personally,
acquiring better armor.
my clothing is meant to protect others more than protect myself. But sometimes I've met a couple lightning users here and there, and sometimes it does shock me, but not as much as an average person, I would suppose, and that's interesting.
I've shocked myself with that a lot. That's why I got insulated clothes.
That's okay. This is what training's for.
Well, that's good to know. I feel like you told me you have lightning magic, but I unfortunately forgot until I just realized now. But it's good to know.
It's alright, I don't remember. Hi. Well, I was going to go find Basil. Do you
Discuss
also
your
need
skills and your weaknesses. Figure out where you can help each other and where you can help yourself.
Understood?
What? Do you want to come with me?
Toka's going to go back on patrol for now. Do you trust that you all have things handled?
Alright. You're free to come as well if you want.
No need to swarm him with customers now, huh? I think you two can one at a time.
Nah, do it now. Be funny.
Oh.
No.
Kind of would be funny now that I think of it.
Give him work to do.
I feel bad.
He must have something to do.
Well, but...
How recent is it that you joined the Sentinel?
Make him like every other crafter in existence, never sleeping.
No.
Make him feel the pain of the crafters of wardens.
Do you know where the gunsmith shop is? Or...
He works with Barnabas.
Or does he...
Smith.
Is it just... Oh. Do you know?
That the guns are made in the area with the swords and the little grinding wheel back there.
Oh, the blacksmith. Right. Alright, thank you.
That is what I just fucking said. Oh my god. You really do have selective hearing, you dog.
No, don't call me that.
Oh, right, sorry. Puppy.
Oi.
Yeah?
Oi.
Yeah? I see your tail wagged a little bit. I saw it.
Shush.
You know I'm right.
Let's
Puppy.
all...
Yep.
I'd like to know how much a gun would cost.
It depends the kind of gun. Like whether you want it to be magical or...
Could use it like tacos. If okay.
I could try.
Because magic will be more expensive. Yeah, I'll come get you, or if you're like downstairs,
How much money
just
do we
bring it
have?
down.
Yeah. Okay.
Saved up, probably at the most.
See ya, Hizran.
From the 10 years of us working with Cation. Food.
So a magic gun will definitely cost more.
If it's something small like yours on your belt in magic, how much would it cost?
Maybe 125 silver, maybe.
Oh.
Golden 25.
Hey.
should be
It's a lot, but
it should be reasonable, but it would be most of what we have currently.
well, it's the only thing I'd have to buy, so
It would, yeah, it depends what you want it to do and stuff, because if it's a magic gun, then I'll have to do runesmithing on it, and depending on what you want to do, if it's exactly like mine, probably what I said, but
alright.
depends.
Well, I have fire magic that I could use it there.
Aye.
So
Also use it. You
the
could
fire
also
magic
fire rune,
smoke on.
so
you could also make it lightning at the same time, but that I mean, going to assume that having 2 elements would be even more expensive.
yeah,
Variety is
lightning would
better.
definitely cost a bit more.
I prefer fire for now. I don't
Aye.
even know how to use it properly.
That is fair. I'll let you handle it. That's up to you.
You think it's fine? It's also your money, so
I'm never using it. Do you think I need anything?
well-
We only need to buy we need to buy nothing for me, literally.
is it in our room?
That you should have it on yourself. I can't carry it.
I don't think I have it on myself.
Obviously not all of it. I make you only take like 10 silver a day. How long do you think it'll take
Can
to
you
make?
go get?
Oh, with all the orders I currently have, it's probably gonna be like at least a week, possibly.
That's fine.
I have quite a few other commissions and then this pipe, so.
Then I assume payment after, not now.
Yeah, I mean, you give me a commission, if you don't already have a design in mind, I'll sketch some designs and I'll come back to you with them and confirm things. And then I'll actually confirm pricing depending on what we have, what it needs to. If it's like mine, silver, mine is made of silver, so it's a bit pricier, a bit lighter, which basically allows me to charge it with my mana, and then it charges and it keeps 6 shots in it, and you can shoot 6 shots and then you have to recharge it with your mana again. Mine shoots light, but I can do fire. I've done fire before.
Alright.
So, you want a handgun like mine then?
Aye, something small.
I'll try tomorrow working on some sketches and stuff and get back to you with them.
Alright, works for me.
Go from there. Yeah. Alright. Thank you. Sorry, your name is...
Eri. E-R-I.
Eri. Got it. Okay. I'll work on the sketches tomorrow when I'm done with this pipe. It's a big pipe.
Good luck with your pipe.
Yep. Thanks.
That is... it is a statement.
Alright. I need to put the silver from the fine in the treasury, I forgot.
Oh my god.
I've not been bribed. Not been bribed.
Yet?
No. No.
Oh my god. I have said it as partial joke.
I have not. Where's
That
the
would be
treasury?
nice. It's just up where we keep out all the equipment. From
Alright.
my understanding, just under the table.
Hello.
Hi.
I think he's got a hangover.
No shit, Sardak.
Do I just leave it on the table?
I'd say so. I feel like this is where we keep all the confiscated things.
Alright. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Now this is full plate mail.
Right.
Remember
I
your
know.
custom order?
half plate.
There's a reason we don't have 2 gold currently. It's because of you.
Light plate.
Aye. When you asked for light plate, they immediately said, "Oh, mithril," and I went, "Fuck no."
No, not metro. Dear God.
What do you mean, dear God? That would be better, but lighter.
I'm going to take my armor off, I think. It's been a while.
I might call it night soon. My eyes are bothering me.
Alright. Have you tried washing your face? Wait.
I'm going to infuse myself into you and just make you feel weird.
That's gross.
Aye. Good, it worked. Made you feel
Why,
weird.
why are you being gross?
Because I'm your mother.
Shut.
What do you mean, shut? I am your mother.
Also, we forgot to claim the room when we came in.
That is,
I did that.
That is your fault.
I wanted to ask the thing you.
Oh my god, my back fucking hurts.
Bro, same. I hate standing for this long. What do you want to do?